إن الحمد لله وحده والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده الذي بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح هذه الأمة وكشف عنها الغمة وتركها كالبيضاء ليلها كنهارها لا يزيغ عنها إلا هالك وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأن محمدًا عبد الله ورسول الله أرسله بالحق بشيرا ونذيرا وداعيا إلى الله بإذنه وسراجا منيرا القائل فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار متفق عليه. قال تعالى في القرآن الكريم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الله اصطفى لكم الدين فلا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون صدق الله العظيم. All praise is due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who gave us tawfiq to attend the masjid of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the day of Jum'ah. Hence we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We say shukr to Him and we appreciate each and every bounty that we receive, each and every moment of our life. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us a lot of goodness and accept our deeds and makes it the means of salvation on the day of emancipation, on the day of judgment. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept. Respected brothers, mashallah, this is a great opportunity for me to come and meet a combo musallis, combo nations, or we can say rainbow nations. When we come to this masjid, I see brothers from Africa, brothers from Asia, brothers from our countries. Wallahi, this is gives me a real spirit of Islam. My brothers, when we look back at the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, there was such a beautiful community. We used to be black, white, colored, all kind of people used to be in the community of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. We know Bilal. Bilal was Habashi from Ethiopia. Then we know Salman, he was Persi from Persia, Iran. Then we know Suhaib al-Rumi, he was from Istanbul. Then we know noble Arab people from different places used to be in the presence of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So really this masjid is very beautiful community. MashaAllah, very wise management, qualified imam, beautiful people. So really, whenever I get invitation, I appreciate and I want to come, but sometimes, the distance stop me to come from all the way from Long Island, from plus minus 40 to 50 miles. Nevertheless, alhamdulillah, each and every Jumu'ah, you invite scholars, imam and ulama. And they come with a very experienced and very deep and proper knowledge. They share with you brothers beautiful information, beautiful ideas on the various topics. Whether it is political issues or social issues or religious issues. Yes, I know that. Ulama, they share very great knowledge with you brothers. But being a simple student of knowledge, I'm going to share with my brothers a very simple, but I think very much needed as well, a topic, a hadith from Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, which is purely, totally, perfectly spiritual, which is going to develop our spirituality, relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Such a hadith I'm going to share with my beloved and respected brothers. And this hadith is known as Hadith al-Qudsi. Those who study Islamic aspects and topics, they know very well, especially my Arab brothers. Hadith mainly divided into two categories. One is Hadith Nabawi, meaning that prophetic hadith, wording and meaning both came from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Second category of hadith in Islamic academia we find Al-Hadith al-Qudsi, which we define, wording came from Rasul, but meaning was inspired by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is called Hadith al-Qudsi. And the hadith that I'm going to share, it is a Hadith Qudsi, which goes as follows, that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam started the hadith saying, قال الله عز وجل. Allah said, but you don't find it in the Quran. It is not in the Quran, came from the mouth of Rasulullah, word of Rasulullah, meaning was given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Such a beautiful hadith I'm going to share with my brothers. And this hadith is totally authentic. Sheikh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah mentioned in his Majmu' al-Fatawa. His student Ibn al-Qayyim mentioned in his kitab, okay, what is the kitab name quickly, I want to mention it. Sheikh Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah, he mentioned in kitab Al-Jawab al-Kafi. Then great Mufassir Ibn Kathir rahimahullah, he mentioned in his kitab Tafsir Ibn Kathir. So hadith is very much good sound, authentic hadith, which those who come from Arab countries, if you know Sheikh Mutawalli al-Sha'rawi rahimahullah, quite often in his speeches, in his lectures, in his muhadarat, he used to quote this hadith. So therefore, this hadith I would like to share with you, brothers. Let's see how can we benefit. How can we get closer to Allah? So this is called altogether spirituality. To develop our spirituality, to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When we come to the masjid, one and main intention is to be beloved in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to give Him worship, to make sujood. Therefore, my brothers, even our respected President, Imam also mentioned to me, slightly to touch it, why we are sometimes we get Islam is very easy, latest, scientific religion. And that is why Allah sent after all previous religion. Islam came why? This is the modern, latest one, the easiest one, the perfect one, the best one, scientific one. It goes with the nature of human beings. Islam goes with the nature of human beings. What is the nature of human beings? Once everything should be easy and comfortable, not difficult. Islam tells you, take your easy portion. Don't make the difficult. Why is Rasulullah said in the hadith? Yassiru wa la tu'assiru. In the hadith. Make easy, do not make difficult. Bashiru wa la tunaffiru. Bring the the people closer, don't send them away. Don't make such statement, because of my statement, Musalli will go away from the masjid. Don't make such statement, because of my statement, the people will run away from me. No, it is not Islam, my brothers. Imam, Shaykh, scholar, leaders should be lenient, should be approachable. All kind of people must love him or them. So therefore, as we talk, as we address the people, we need to choose the right methodology. We need to approach them with the correct methodology. Coming back to the point, my brothers, a man came to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, questioned him, asked him, Ya Rasulullah, ayyul adiyani ahab? What is the best thing of religion, beloved in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? What our beloved Rasul said, listen to me, this is my point. Said, Al-Hanafiyyatu Samha. Al-Hanafiyyatu Samha. The easiest way to do the things. The easiest way to do the things. This is Islam, wallahi. My brothers, today, why we want to make the things difficult? Why we want to make the things complicated? Once Allah made it easy for you. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught you easiest way. He gave you option. Right? There's a flight direct from New York to go to, let's say, my country, Bangladesh. You can go Bangladesh, Dubai, Bangladesh. Why you want to take a flight, go Australia, then come back to Bangladesh? You want to go to Egypt, straight flight to Egypt. Why you want to go to Cape Town, South Africa, then you want to come to Egypt? Why? Why you want to make it difficult? You want to go to Sudan, Ethiopia, Eritrea, straight flight. Why you want to go to Brazil, then you want to come? Why you want to make it difficult? Allah made it easy, my brothers. I heard from respected Imam. Sometimes it is rainy season, snowy season. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in his life, and he was in the desert in Arab countries. Sometimes he used to combine two salah. It is in clear hadith, authentic hadith, perfect. It is the practice of Rasulullah, practice of all the Sahaba. They have done it. More than 20 hadiths we have with us. So I want to say, come on, in my Bangladesh, I never ever saw it. I can't do it. Bangladesh is not reference for Islam, my brothers. Even not Saudi Arabia. What is the reference? Life of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. What is the reference? Al-Quranul Kareem. What is the reference? Practice of Sahaba Ridwanullahi alayhim ajma'un. Once we find something in their life, just go with it, my brothers. Accept it, appreciate Allah's bounty, easiness of Islam, appreciate, benefit from it. So rather we shouldn't do. It is not. Last night in my masjid, I was giving a dars after Isha. After mentioning the story of Adam alayhi salam. Then a brother came with a question. And once I finish it, then I'll go to my hadith immediately, as I promised. Says, question is, Imam and Sheikh, you said Allah wanted to place Adam on the earth. Meaning that earth was created before Adam. I said, yes. The question is, between the earth and Adam, how many years or centuries difference? The distance. Very strange question. Very complicated question. Very philosophical, very unethical, first of all. Very unethical question to make such things. Why, my brothers? Then I gave him the details echo. Why? To make such question not ethical. Why? Allah didn't mention it in the Quran. Allah didn't feel it is important for us. Nowhere in the Quran it is mentioned. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam didn't teach us in the hadith. So why it is too important for you to know how many years or how many centuries between the creation of the earth and the creation of Adam. It is not your matter. It is not your business to know, my brothers. Allah didn't mention it. Yes. Where we find it such information? As I was talking, coming with my brother who came with me, we're talking all the way this issue. What happened? You don't find in the Quran, nowhere in the Hadith, no Sahabi mention it. Now, how do you get it? Yes. Now you need to go to Yahudi religion, which we call it Judaism. They got some writing, some information. We in academia, we call it Al-Isra'iliyat, meaning that the narrations of Yahud, there they mention something totally unauthentic. No authenticity over there. Perhaps a man like me or you, he created, he fabricated, and he put some information from his own self. So why should I take it? Where my Allah didn't tell me, where my Rasulullah didn't teach me, where no Sahabi mentioned it, you come after centuries and centuries later with such question which brings to you the Iblis shaitan to confuse you, my brothers. So what happens? Sometimes we make the thing complicated, which is not right. It is not the nature of Islam. It is not the characteristics of the Muslims. It is not the feature of Islam to make such things. Let's make it easy and simple. Whatever we find in the life of Rasul, to grab it, appreciate it, take it. It is easy for you in the dunya and akhirah as well. I don't want to take much time on the topic. Coming back to the hadith, that I said, my brothers, that it will develop your spirituality. Your heart will be softened. Your mind will be ready to do ibadah, to give sujood to Allah, your creator, your master, your Lord, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This hadith I would like to share with you, my brothers. Question comes here again. Why did I choose this hadith to mention and share with brothers? It is because of my dealing with day and night with brothers and sisters in the community, in the masjid, in different lectures and places. We find day by day we are going away from Islam. When we come to the masjid, we do not enjoy sitting in the masjid. We rush into food. Our iman is weak, and dunya, worldly affairs totally grabbed us. We are totally engrossed. So therefore what happened? We do not enjoy salah. We don't enjoy recitation of the Quran. We don't enjoy long sujood before Allah. We don't enjoy so many kind of goodness. What do we enjoy? Sitting in the marketplace, playing something which is unethical, making the money whether it's halal or haram, speaking to the girls, going to the women, pubs and clubs, such thing we enjoy. Why, my brothers? Because iman is getting weak. Iman relationship with Allah is very weak, very thin. Hence we prefer all those things which we're not supposed to do. Coming back to the point, let me share the hadith, which I just gave a little introduction at the beginning. It is Hadith al-Qudsi, where Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam mentioned it. And it goes with قال Allah. Hadith said, قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم فيما يرويه عن ربه. It is statement of Rasulullah which he narrated from Allah, which he got it from Allah. What is the hadith? Listen to me, my brothers. Yabna Adam, addressed not only for Muslims. Yabna Adam, O son of Adam. Each and every human being is included in the statement, in the address. Rasul said, telling you and me, Ibn Adam, O son of Adam. Allah is telling us, خَلَقْتُكَ لِعِبَادَتِي فَلَا تَلْعَبْ. Allah, very touching. Each and every word is very touching to me, my brothers. It brings tear to my eyes. What Allah says? خَلَقْتُكَ لِعِبَادَتِي فَلَا تَلْعَبْ. I have created you for my worship, for my ibadah. So don't play. Life is not for play. The way we're wasting time here and there. Running away from the masjid. Staying away from the Quran. Living away from halal and haram. Ibn Adam, O son of Adam, خَلَقْتُكَ لِعِبَادَتِي. I have created you for my worship. فَلَا تَلْعَبْ. Don't play. Second one, listen. وَقَسَمْتُ لَكَ. This is our high point, where we are missing many of us. Get me properly, my brothers, I love you all. قَسَمْتُ لَكَ رِزْقَكَ فَلَا تَتَعَبْ. I've already allocated for your rizq, for your money, whatever you want to get. Allah is telling you, my brothers, قَسَمْتُ لَكَ. I have allocated, I have already distributed, I have already made a plan for you. فَلَا. You don't have to get tired. You don't have to get tired. Yes? Now you're going to ask me a question after the lecture or khutbah. Imam, are you telling me that I must sit down? I mustn't work? I mustn't go to office? I mustn't go to business? And everything will come. No, then you get me wrong. And you understand Islam wrongly as well. Islam says you don't have to get tired. Your allocated time and portion, you just do it ordinary way. Your risk, your portion, your budget, your money will come to you, inshallah, whatever Allah allocated over there. قَسَمْتُ لَكَ رِزْقَكَ. I have allocated for you your risk, your sustenance. فَلَا تَتْعَبْ. You don't have to work day and night. You are not sleeping. You are not giving time to your children and your family members. You are not giving time to your Allah, not coming to the masjid. Why? I have a job. I have a business, I have a shop, I have appointments, so many things I have to do. No time for children, family members, no time for yourself, no time for your Allah, no time for your Quran and Sunnah, so on and so forth. Rasul said, قَسَمْتُ لَكَ رِزْقَكَ. I have allocated your rizq. فَلَا تَتْعَبْ. You don't have to get tired. Then says, which is very good, وَفِي أَكْثَرَ مِنْهُ فَلَا تَطْمَعْ. Whatever I have allocated for you, more than that, don't get greedy. You don't have to be greedy. No, let's say my salary is now $2,000 per month. How can I make 4,000? How can I make 8,000? How can I make 10,000? Come on, doctor is making 20,000. I have to make for myself more than him or like him. This is greed. This is greed. Rasul said, فَلَا تَطْمَعْ. And the wording from Rasul, I said moments ago, meaning came from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because it is al-hadith al-Qudsi, not an ordinary hadith. So what happened? Rasul said, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, وَفِي أَكْثَرَ مِنْهُ فَلَا تَطْمَعْ. More than that, more than your allocation, more than your budget, don't get greedy. Because what happens if you do so? فَإِذَا رَضِيتَ بِمَا قَسَمْتَ. فَإِذَا رَضِيتَ. If you are satisfied with whatever I have allocated for you. Who is telling us? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, creator of each and everything. On his hand, your and my life and death. Allahu Akbar. That creator is telling you, my brothers, فَإِذَا رَضِيتَ بِمَا قَسَمْتَ. If you are satisfied with whatever I have allocated for you, then listen. Then listen. Arahtu nafsak. Arahtu nafsak. Wallahi, those who understand Arabic, they will appreciate it. Arahtu nafsak. I'll give you all kind of comfort. If you're happy with my allocation, if you are satisfied with my distribution, if you're happy with my allocation, then you don't have to get tired. Then what will happen? Arahtu nafsak. I will bring you comfort. I will make yourself comfortable. Then what happened? وَكُنْتَ عِنْدِي مَحْمُودًا. And you will become love-worthy to me. You will become praiseworthy to me. You will become beloved to me. Allahu Akbar. Who is telling us? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَكُنْتَ عِنْدِي مَحْمُودًا. You will become beloved to me. I think time is not going to allow me. Just one more point I would like to finish. Then, وَإِن لَمْ تَرْضَ بِمَا قَسَمْ. What is the opposite? If you are not satisfied with my allocation, if you are not happy with my distribution, whatever I have allocated for you in the sama, in the heaven, then what will happen to you, my brothers, and to me? Listen. فَعِزَّتِي وَجَلَالِي. This is the qasam. Allah is taking oath by Himself just to confirm and reconfirm. Says, فَعِزَّتِي وَجَلَالِي. It is my qasam. لَأُسَلِّطَنَّ عَلَيْكَ الدُّنْيَا